found a grease gun?
Yeah.
No, what are you doing?
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer? Well, what are we fertilizing, Tim? Think about it. What do you mean you don't know? You need a haircut. You look like your squatch is getting on. Oh, look, you forgot to shave this morning. See, it's a daily event.
Shaved.
No, it's a daily event today. Oh, you shaved today? You just missed those?
No, I shaved last night.
Pork chop. You look sexy, Tim. Tim needs a girlfriend. We got to get some of the female subscribers out there to get Tim a girlfriend. I mean, where are you going, Tim? I think a woman would do Tim good. He's 20 years old, hard-working young lad, aren't you? Yeah. And the girl has to be really sweet and farm-oriented. None of these little city girls. We don't want none of those. Yeah. So anyways, what we are fertilizing is what Timothy planted. What did you plant the other day?
Rye.
Rye. How many gallons to the acre are we going to put down?
All of it.
All of it. Yeah, to the acre? Oh, that's a lot, Tim. Now we're actually going to be putting down 10 gallons to the acre. 10 gallons of nitrogen to the acre to get this rye up and rolling. I just got done repairing my... Oh, did I do something stupid? Yes, I did. You, ow, fucker, hit me in the head, too. Oh, man, that hurt. Anyways, God, that hurt. Anyway, yeah, One Lonely Farmer blooper reel. Not really, I'm just going to post it. So anyways, this is my foam marker box. I think I posted a video that my foam marker was not working about mid-summer. I was just running tram lines at that point, so it didn't really matter too much. Yeah, I think the last thing I had in here was actually Roundup. But, anyhow, yeah, I hit my head and now it hurts. So anyways, this was my foam marker box, and when I hooked up the sprayer to last, well, when the event happened, hey, hold on, Tim. When I hooked up the sprayer, I hooked up the electric box wrong, and I fried my computer module for the brain for the. Here, you hold this thing, will you? I'm trying to do these things. I feel retarded. Not that retarded is bad, but you know, anyway. Yeah, so I fried my brain. Not my brain in my head, as Tim would say. What are you giggling at, you little shit? Fried my... I'm like totally out of it here. What the heck is wrong with me? Anyway, so I fried the brain. The brain was $390 for hooking up a stupid wire wrong. Because I'm too cheap to buy the actual plug from Hardy to, you know, to plug this thing in correctly every time I go to plug it in. So it's my fault, and, you know, I pay the price. It's my stupidity. I did it. So anyways, it cost me $390. I just put it in today. It is a absolute nightmare. That thing had, what, about 40 wires on it, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 40 wires for solenoids and for air hoses and for boom selectors and right and left. Everything had to be just so. And because this is the Jobby 2 or whatever the heck they call it, Super Job 2 or whatever it is, there was one set of wires. There's a yellow wire on the module and a red wire on the module. And there's this gray cable here that Tim is going to so kindly show you. You see that gray cable? Inside that cable is a red and a yellow wire also. But you have to revert, you have to leave the wire, yellow wire on the module off, and the red wire on the module gets connected to the yellow wire on the cable, and the red cable wire sits empty too. So it's kind of messed up in order for it to work properly. And I do have it correctly. Me and Tim just got done making it work. So, okay, Mr. Tim, you can start pumping this fertilizer into the Hardy Navigator. I'm going to pump everything I've got into this thing, and I've got about 200 acres of rye planted. So that's what's going to happen. We're just going to pump it all out and go for broke at 10. But I probably won't have enough fertilizer. Well, I don't. This is an 1,100 gallon tank, so that's 110 acres. So I'll probably only have enough to do 110 acres. So I'm going to go to the more depleted land.
Harvey, antifreeze won't kill anything, right?
No, why? There shouldn't be any in there. Oh, that's fine. It's just propylene glycol. So, and I want to winterize my sprayer, so I have to, yeah, I want to winterize it, so I have to actually get it cleaned out and ready for winter. And you better do something about that. Oh my God, don't we have another yellow hose somewhere?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, now we've screwed everything up. This thing's peeing like a monkey on a tree. You see that? Oh, you gotta shut this off, Tim. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we got gloves. I do have gloves. Okay, so yeah, we're doing some fall applied nitrogen to rye. I don't usually put much fertilizer on my rye in the fall. You know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's like a crapshoot whether I'm going to do it or not. But this year I had some nitrogen left over. I kind of like to put a blend on when I do wheat and rye in the fall. But this year it's what the heck, man? This year it is going to be just plain old nitrogen. Hopefully this thing decides to catch up, because it's been a little bit of a pain in the ass today. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna stop up here in a minute. And it is kind of windy out, but I'm putting 8 gallons to the acre, 32%. So, you know, it's like, I don't know, 20 units or so. I'd have to do the math. So it's actually a 12-pound gallon, I think, or 11.6-pound gallon, 32% is. I can't remember. But anyways, if I did 10 gallons, that would be, say, 100 pounds to the acre. 100 pounds would be 32 units of nitrogen to the acre. So we're looking at around 28 to 30 units of nitrogen to the acre. That's all I think that I should really need to grow or get this crop up and running. And it is actually running. It's up out of the ground for the most part. It's out of the ground. And all I'm doing is flying down across the field here. As you can see, I'm using my Quintus Stream nozzles. At least I'm hoping you can see that I'm using Quintus Streams. I don't know. Can you see that? I'm hoping. Some people call that a fertilizer bar, but it is Quintus Stream. There's 5 nozzles. I think 5, yeah, 5 holes in each nozzle. And yeah, it just shoots it out onto the ground. And you can spray in the wind, you can spray in the rain, you can spray anytime. It just goes right straight to the ground because it does not atomize the product that you are applying. I mean, I've used air nozzles in the past and been quite happy with the results from air nozzles, but these Quintus Streams are just, they're just second to none. I love them. Now I'm going to slow down here and I'm going to stop right about now, and I'm going to get out and I'm going to show you what this rye looks like. Now, a lot of people are used to seeing wheat come through the ground, and wheat comes up green. Just green as grass. Well, it is grass, but it comes up green as grass. So when you see rye come up, you're like, what the heck? I don't see anything. And I can see it. I can see it just fine. You see that? Rye comes up purple. It does. It comes up purple. And when it gets up, I don't know, an inch or two tall, then it'll turn green. And I'm not seeing anything that is that far along. Now, some of you guys are like, well, how deep do you plant your rye? Well, I've spun rye on in the past and been very disappointed with the results in the end. Not in the beginning, but in the end. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go right here and we're going to dig some up. I'm hoping that this furrow is got seed in it. For some reason, this one doesn't. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I broke it off. So anyway, 2 inches is the magic number for right now. I've actually cut back my seed rate, but you can see that she's about 2 inches long and just about ready to come up through the ground. Somebody's calling me. Okay, so back to the regularly scheduled program. I had ordered that part for my combine. You've probably seen the video before this, but part for my combine. It was next day aired, and of course they never next day aired. Well, they next day aired it. Come out of Portland, Oregon, and it's in now. But back to the video at hand. I'm just going to take one of these that's up already. You can see that it's starting to turn green, and I'm going to dig alongside of it. If I can, there's a rock there. Let me dig alongside of it. See, that's not very deep. That one didn't go very deep. Doggone it. What the heck? Oh, here they are popping up here. They're just coming through now, and I don't want to disturb what I don't want to show you. I just want to show you how deep they are. You guys do root pits for corn. Well, this is a root pit for rye, which right now is a very shallow root pit. I don't know. I always thought those Midwestern guys were a little bored out of their mind if they were digging next to corn plants to see how deep the roots go. But I guess here in New Jersey, I could tell you, it goes right down the hard pan shale, which is about 2 feet deep. That's it. That's why we don't get the yields, the consistent yields, is what they do out west. So anyways, that's about 1.5 inches or so deep. 1.5 inches, 2 inches deep. There we go. There's a good example. So that's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches deep. Now you don't want it any deeper than that, because what I'm telling you is going to happen is it will accordion. It'll never come up through the ground, especially if we get dry weather and it was put 2 inches deep, over 2 inches deep. Any more than 2 inches deep, it's going to accordion. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but years ago, wheat varieties used to accordion if you got them too deep. And I haven't grown wheat now in a couple of years, so a bit more than a couple of years. I haven't grown wheat since about 2000, 2001. The reason I don't grow wheat is simple. Geese. I had a fella from Kentucky, Josh from Kentucky, who called me up and he was wondering why I didn't just grow wheat instead of rye. And I had to tell him, well, I can't grow wheat because the damn geese eat it. And that's, oh, come on, I got a rut in this field that needs to be taken care of. But anyways, yeah, the reason I don't grow wheat is because of the geese, and the geese, they do bother rye, but rye is a much stronger rooted plant than what wheat is, and they can't quite rip that out of the ground. So that's why I'm growing more rye than why I'm even attempting rye at this point. Plus, it got late. I wouldn't mind growing wheat again, but yeah, it digs into the summer. And rye, I can just cut it off and sell it as long straw and plant soybeans behind it if that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I just got more options with rye. But anyways, this is my view right now. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm going to up the gallons. No, I don't want to up the gallons. I want 8 gallons to the acre. It's just you got to go so doggone fast to get it to pump out 8 gallons to the acre on a Quintus stream. So, anyhow, if you like my videos, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out OneLonelyFarmer.com. The link is in the description below. Really good quality clothing, just like this. Yes, I am now advertising that I have clothing. So any of you haters out there, just keep on hating. I don't care. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.